Hello and welcome to the Infinity Saga and Beyond, an MCU fan podcast. This will double as an episode of the podcast, I guess, but it's also a live reaction to the Spider-Man trailer from No Way Home that's going to be launching here in about 6 minutes, if everything is correct. So here we are, getting ready for it. Last time we did one of these for Spider-Man. It was, I was not really surprised. There was a leak of the trailer from, like the day before. And now, I haven't seen any sort of descriptions of what this trailer has. I don't know anything about the trailer. So this time we'll be going fresh into this, and I'm excited to take a look at what this is. You know, they're doing this big event in LA right now for it, which means it's got to be some pretty good stuff in there, I would think. Right? Do you just do a fan event where you have people in a theater watching a trailer for, a trailer that's not going to show a lot of cool stuff? I'm not even like saying that, rumors of Garfield or Maguire being in the film that they would be in this trailer, but I'm just saying I feel like you would have to have some cool set pieces or something. I think we'll get the villains for sure. We got Doc Ock in the last one. I think we'll get all the villains in this one at least, or maybe 3 of the villains in this one, because they started these hashtags that they've released on Twitter, and the hashtags are of Doc Ock, Green Goblin, and Electro. Those are the 3 villains that have hashtags on the official like Twitter hashtag stuff. So I'm assuming we see them. Maybe some cool stunts or some cool action scenes that we'll see in this trailer. But I'm super excited for it. Went live a little earlier than I anticipated just because I'm really excited for it, and we're gonna wait to see what happens. Just got about 4 minutes here before this goes live. So I'll let people settle in. The audio viewers will probably, the audio listeners of the podcast, this part probably just be cut, but as we wait for anticipating, let us know what you want to see in the trailer if you're joining us live here. Let us know what you think could be in this trailer. Looking forward to sharing this with everybody. I'm really excited because I'm going into this one blind. Like I said, the last one I went in not blind because it leaked the day before. This time, if it did leak, which my friend thinks it may have, if it did leak, I am, at this point, I'm only like 3 minutes away that I'm just waiting for to happen now. It looks like Sony doesn't have a thing here already to go. So I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to Sony's notifications. I guess not. I'm going to turn those on. Got to turn on the notifications. That way I know as soon as this thing is published, we can turn it on and watch. Just got done doing some editing. I'm editing our Star Wars podcast, sister show called The Pod Awakens, getting a Attack of the Clones review ready for our Road to the Book of Boba Fett, as we're going to be watching every piece of Boba Fett's history before the Book of Boba Fett. So we start with Attack of the Clones when he's a kid, and we'll move on up to the Clone Wars next, and then like Empire Strikes Back, all that kind of stuff. So should be fun. All right, we got about 2 minutes supposedly when this thing goes live. If it goes live right at 8:30, which typically these things do go live as soon as possible. So I'm excited. This is we're only a month away. This is one of those times where we're getting a trailer super late. Usually we get the trailer way earlier than this, right? We've had some teasers, a teaser before that was still later than what a usual MCU film. Sometimes these MCU films, like the Homecoming for Spider-Man, it was like December, I think, for a July release. So it was like 6 or 7 months ahead of time. So yeah, with COVID and some of the delays and everything that people have been going through, they've been kind of going and waiting a little bit longer before they do some of these reveals. So it's exciting, at least, that once we actually get this trailer, we only have a month to go. And then at that point, 4 weeks fly by typically. I mean, we're already halfway through November at this point, which is crazy. So we'll see how that goes. It's 8:30. Where's the trailer? Come on. It's 8:30. Where is it? I got notifications on. Here it is. Okay. I just got to share my screen now. Share system audio. Is this it? Okay, here we are. All right, here we go. Official trailer.
Ever since I got bit by that spider, I've only had 1 week where my life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
Wow, that looks cool.
When you botched that spell where you wanted everyone to forget the Peter Parker Spider-Man, we started getting some visitors.
Goblin time.
From every universe. Hello, Peter. You're not Peter Parker.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
There are others out there. We need to send them back. So, Scooby-Doo this crap.
All this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap. You're flying out into the darkness to fight ghosts.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate. I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
So there has to be another way.
There isn't. They're a danger to our universe. You're not gonna take this away from me.
Oh, Shocker looks cool. I mean, Electro looks cool.
You're struggling to have everything you want while the world tries to make you choose.
Sandman.
I can't save everyone.
Lizard.
What's happening?
They're starting to come through, and I can't stop them. December 17th, exclusively at movie theaters. Tickets on sale.
Wow, okay, so we saw yeah, some really great back and forth there. That was crazy. That was actually that was really good. We're about to watch it again here. because there's just so much to look at there. So I'm going to watch this one more time. I'm going to turn it down even a little bit more.
Ever since I got bit by that spider, I've only had 1 week where my life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
I like that subway scene here. That looks great.
When you botched that spell where you wanted everyone to forget that Peter Parker's Spider-Man, we started getting some visitors.
I love the term visitors too.
From every universe.
Goblin looks great too.
Hello, Peter.
I love this Hello Peter here. So he doesn't know that this is, not his Peter until he sees this. And I love that. You're not Peter Parker.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
There are others out there. We need to send them back. So, Scooby-Doo this crap.
All this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
There's Sandman.
Flying out into
We
the
got J. Jonah
darkness
Jameson right
to
there.
fight ghosts.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate. I'm sorry.
He's of course referencing
Yeah, me too.
the original movies.
Look, there has to be another way.
There isn't. They're a danger to our universe.
You're not gonna take this away from me.
Man, Electro looks great.
You're struggling to have everything you want while the world tries to make you choose.
This is all my fault. I can't save everyone.
Love seeing him go up against all these villains. This is great. And almost a Gwen Stacy parallel here of, in the comics when Gwen Stacy dies.
They're starting to come through, and I can't stop them. December 17th, exclusive.
So, okay, let's talk about then. We have, I think Logan's right here on here. It has to be a big giveaway that the others are coming. When they have, Strange saying that they're coming through or they're starting to come through, is he referencing more villains or is he referencing the other Spider-Man, right? And when we're talking about how all of these have died from their Spider-Men, we've heard Alfred Molina say in an interview where he shouldn't have said in an interview. We've heard him say that he is picking up, pretty much right where he left off in Spider-Man 2, getting kind of saved out of the river where he was supposed to have died, is what Alfred Molina says. And it seems like that might be true according to this. According to this, it looks like that's what we are getting, that we are getting, that we're getting that part of it, that they're right on the brink of death or close to it when they somehow come through. Something happens which brings them through, and those rest of the movie parts are unresolved, almost like another Splinter here. And then, if Toby and Andrew are in this movie as Spider-Man, then we get probably get a scene where they have completed that part and they're surprised to see the villain as well. So it's almost like two universes that are different there. Like in Doc Ock's universe, he survived because he got brought into here. But in Toby's universe, he still died. And that could create some interesting things there. And Logan pointing out Doc Ock saying you're not Peter. This is because Tom Holland looks different. This is a reference to that, and that is what is so cool about this. And I think definitely shows that we might be getting those other Spider-Man in this movie. Why are they holding them back from the trailer? If so, because this is a lot. I mean, that was a lot to show us right there. They probably want people to be surprised in the theater. The word of mouth, once it actually happens, is probably going to escalate the box office. And, then after a short piece of time, like a week or two in theaters, they'll probably start showing all these ads with them in there. These different timelines are going to be freaking awesome, is what Logan says. Well, he's been on the show before, if you're listening to the podcast, Logan. But it is going to be, I think, pretty good. Logan, was this what you just watched? Is this the leaked one that you thought you just saw, or is that something different? Was that fake? But even the way Strange says, we're getting visitors from every universe and stuff, from all universes, is pretty cool. Okay, so this was different. Okay. So yeah, that one, there was rumors there was 5 versions of this trailer and that they were going to pick one. I don't know if any of that's true. But man, that was a lot of fun. I really liked it. Seeing all these 5 villains that he's going up against, some of the suit things where there's some great shots in this too. And I'm really excited for this bridge scene, because at first you're thinking this bridge scene in the first trailer is probably just Doc Ock. But it looks like this is where we also get, we saw the pumpkin bomb on the bridge too, I guess, in the first trailer. But seeing Goblin actually fly out was pretty cool. And, there was rumors that Goblin wouldn't have his mask on in this movie. It seems like he will at some points, maybe when he first comes over in the universe, because he's got, there's rumors that he has a whole different costume for this movie, which is like based off of the Sam Raimi outfit, where he, without the helmet though. And we have him with the helmet as he comes flying out of here. I guess that helps clues us in that is, of course, the the same one we know from the 2002 one. What's his new one? What's his new outfit? I think it's supposed to be like, from what what's his all their new looks look sweet. In the comics, Green Goblin, I don't know. He's had a few different ones. He doesn't have a lot of, like, this one that he's wearing in here is like clearly the Sam Raimi outfit, William Dafoe, Green Goblin. We get to hear his voice. But I think then once maybe they get captured, he goes helmetless and puts something else over the green, is the rumors. But maybe wears goggles or something. But so far, here, I'm going to share this clear screenshot of this so far. So there we go. Clear screenshot of him coming out of the fog. It looks great. I know a lot of people hated the mask look from 2002. For me, I'm very nostalgic for it because it's what I grew up with. But they're not going to hide him under that the whole time. At some point, he's going to take that off. He's going to take that off and probably go around without the helmet and probably put something else over top of this green body. In the comics, he's got more of like a flat mask, like that, like a silicone mask, I would say. Something that covers his face and looks more like, almost like a Scooby-Doo villain, where they take off the the mask and something else is there. And that's kind of tied in with this, with the whole Scooby-Doo this crap thing. But yeah, there's Green Goblin. Looks great. We got this whole Statue of Liberty thing going on here, which is pretty cool. So right here, too, as I'm sharing it, we're on the glider for Goblin. No helmet. Yeah, Taylor Swift took down Mysterio. Yeah, I don't, I woke up today and just see a whole bunch of hate towards Jake Gyllenhaal. I have no idea what's going on with Taylor Swift in that. So I'm assuming she said something in a song again. But yeah, so here we are. We got Green Goblin without a helmet on. You can see his face. He's got goggles. He's got his green suit. He's got something else on there, and he's on his glider. So it looks like this is what he will adapt to after that part. So zooming in a little bit more, we can see more of it. Yeah, clearly a face, some upgrades on his person there. Pretty nice. Let's get to the freeze frame of the villains. So we get right here, we have, Electro on the left-hand side from Amazing Spider-Man 2. This time he's not blue. We have Sandman in the center here. If that's supposed to be Thomas Hayden Church, that'd be nice. And then we have Lizard from supposedly the Amazing Spider-Man 1 here. So we have 3 villains here. We've seen the other 2. Those are supposedly the 5 villains in this movie. So we have that. Does MJ die in the comics? Not usually. I'm sure there's a universe where she does, but in most of the comics, it's Gwen Stacy was Peter's first girlfriend in the original comic run, was Gwen Stacy, and Goblin threw her off a bridge. And when Peter saves her or tries to save her, she breaks her neck due to the whiplash and dies. That's what happens. It's really brutal in the comics. So isn't it the Sinister Six? Yes, typically, but they're only going to have 5, supposedly. Supposedly only having 5. I'm assuming they want to save the real Sinister Six for villains in this universe instead of not in this universe. This is just a cool shot too. I love this Spider-Man shot here on top of the, I guess, Eiffel Tower. I mean, not Eiffel Tower. Not the Eiffel Tower. The Statue of Liberty. Here, it looks like he's talking to either Aunt May or MJ, where he says, "I can't save everyone." I wouldn't be surprised if, geez, I think I know something here. I wouldn't be surprised if the other 2 Spider-Men are in it, if they're in this scene, and they're edited out. They do that sometimes. Yeah, there definitely looks, Logan says someone looks like there could be cut out. It definitely looks like you could fit 1 up here in the top and 1 below Tom here, and you would have 3 going up against 3. That's what I think. I think that makes sense. Here he is jumping over Sandman's fist, doing a nice spin move. Looks like me playing the game. Do a nice dive move here. MJ falling. I'm sure he'll save her because I don't think they're going to, they're not going to spoil that, I don't think. And this is where we get Strange saying they're starting to come through. But at this point, it looks like the Statue of Liberty is still standing. So I'm thinking he's meaning the villains. I'm thinking Tom and Andrew may already be in it at that point if they are in the movie. The scene too where he's diving for the pumpkin bomb is pretty cool. Boom. Look at that. Looks like Stefan trying to make that save today for the U.S. men's team. Watching it go into the net. No, it looks great though. So you won't get it and they all die. Those are my thoughts for the Spider-Man trailer. I mean, I think this was a really great trailer. You know what? Let's watch it one more time as we head out of here.
Ever since I got bit by that spider, I've only had 1 week where my life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
When you botched that spell where you wanted everyone to forget the Peter Parker Spider-Man, we started getting some visitors. From every universe.
Hello, Peter.
So I love he just sees a Spider-Man and attacks him, I guess.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
There are others out there. We need to send them back.
That
So,
scene looks nice.
Scooby-Doo this crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
You're flying out into the darkness to fight ghosts.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate. I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
Look, there has to be another way.
There isn't. They're a danger to our universe. You're not to take this away from me.
Peter, you're struggling to have everything you want while the world tries to make you choose.
This is all my fault. I can't save everyone.
What's happening?
They're starting to come through, and I can't stop them.
December 17th, exclusively at movie theater.
Nice. Yeah, so what he means by they all die fighting Spider-Man is that in the other movies they are all those villains have usually died at that point. So that's what Strange means by that. The other shot I was saying I really liked. Let me find it again. Ever see J. Jonah Jameson again? Oh, right here. This is perfectly shot. Spider-Man loading up whatever he has here in the black and gold suit. Looks like Electro's behind him. The way it's shot from below. Really like this. Really like that shot. All right. Well, I think we analyzed this pretty thoroughly today. So if you want to go ahead and give us a follow, you can give us a follow on Twitter at TO Infinity Saga. That might be where you're watching right now. Facebook.com/Infinity Saga Beyond, where you might be watching right now. Or email us marvelplusrecaps@gmail.com with your thoughts of the trailer, and maybe we can read those on the next episode of the show. But thank you for listening and watching, and have a great rest of your week.